Hey there, thanks for checking out my blog today. Today what I wanted to do was basically just give you a thought of something that God's really been working with in my life. I've been marching through the book of Psalms in my personal time with God. And I thought I'd share with you just a couple of observations that I've made, particularly about giving God the glory. 2 Sundays ago when I preached at Pleasant Hill, I specifically quoted the Westminster Catechism when it says the chief end of man is to glorify God and to enjoy Him forever. And so as I quoted that, I thought, well, man, what does the Bible say about us giving God the glory? And then, without being coincidence, because I don't believe in coincidences, I believe in God's sovereignty. I believe that God is providential. And so with that, I thought, well, I'm just going to journey on along through the book of Psalms that I was already planning on reading. And lo and behold, I come across the very thing that I was wondering about when it comes to just my own theological stance of how to give God glory and does He want to receive certain ways of us worshiping Him and stuff like that. But listen to this. In Psalm 37:4 it says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." So God wants us to delight in Him. He wants us to be delighted in Him and of Him and by Him. It says in Psalm 42:1-2, "As a deer pants for flowing streams, so pants my soul for you, O God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God." God wants us to revel in His glory. God wants us to pant for Him. Just as a deer pants for water, He wants us to be so thirsty to make it where nothing can quench our thirst but God Himself. He wants us to be parched with anything except for Him. It says in Psalm 63:1, "My soul thirsts for you, my flesh faints for you, as in a dry and weary land where there's no water." How do you develop a deeper craving for Him? I don't know about you, when I was dating my wife, I wanted to be around her more when I first started to spend more time with her. Now, I'm not saying from the legalistic stance that, yeah, you've got to wake up early and do your quiet time every day, wherever the word quiet time came from. That's not what I mean. What I mean is this. Man, if you want to develop a great relationship with somebody, you're going to spend time with them. And if it's around somebody you actually like, you'll end up wanting to be around them even more. Well, the same's true with God. So, as a deer is panting for water, how sweet your words are to my taste, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Man, if you want that desire that the psalmist talks about here, the only way to have that desire is to spend time with God. So what's that mean? That means that when you're in the car, take advantage of that time. That means just sitting at a red light, instead of just listening to the music, you're actually praying to God right then. It says in 1 Thessalonians 5:17 that we're supposed to pray without ceasing. So take advantage of your time. Make sure you do spend some time with God every day, but you don't have to do it in the traditional manner necessarily, although that's a good way. But whatever you do, do it all to the glory of God, and do it in such a way that it'll develop a greater passion for you to give God greater glory. Will you do that today? Thanks for checking it out. God bless. Bye.